Hello, everybody, and welcome to BUS7060. This is Corporate Finance and Globalization. These two particular subjects are interwoven, very exciting, and to be honest, very open to interpretation. You're lucky because as a cohort, which I'm keeping you together, going through the new DBA paradigm, you will be dealing with our most advanced teaching methodology in which you will be dealing with the latest and the best. That's the whole idea. No more standardized anything. Things might change from session to session. That's why I have made some conscious decision to make sure that you as a cohort study together so you do not fall off the track and do not have the same standards. Okay, with that said, today, especially today, which we would like to say preparation for post-COVID is a time that we have to see what would be the most sustainable way of managing an organization, even a government, a state, I don't care what, even a life, family life. And sustainability requires these issues of governance and as well as globalization, because either you like it or not, it doesn't matter where you live, it matters how globalized you are, and in a global supply chain, what kind of role you're playing. Okay, with that said, let me just share with you the course and show you how the course is set up for you. This course is just designed for you to deliver the best possible output in which you will be able to write your paper, meaning combination of each of our courses will be your ability to write one paper, 30 to 40 pages, very much in line with what journal papers require, and obviously a step towards becoming a doctor. Yes, that's the whole idea. So with that said, let me just take a look at the course. Make sure you read the course. If I post a video, especially when I post a video before week one, make sure you watch it. Definitely there is a message there, and I will be discussing that message with you. Now, it's not political, it's up to date, because we want you to know what's happening today. Most things that are called standards and the textbook are looking at, no longer relevant. Many of the theories are gone, and new theories need to be developed. Lucky you, right? So before even going there, let's take a look at our syllabus. Now, as I said, read, make sure, as I said, the purpose of any of these courses within our DBA regimen is for you to be able to write your final research paper per course. Now, the book we're using is the latest. It is 2020, and it gives you, actually, there are 20 papers in there, 20 articles that have been properly designed to provide you a comprehensive understanding in a very well formatted fashion, so you'll be able to understand, discuss, and hopefully be able to write your final paper. Now, learning engagements, I think you're going to find out that if you don't post, you will not see. So if your learning engagements are the type that you have to post and your classmates reply, then it has to be 500 to 700 words. And you can see, by the way, another change. The points assigned to learning engagements have increased. Now almost 24%, right? 120 plus another 120, 24% of your grade depends on your learning engagements. Now, 4 of them are done by each student and 4 of them within groups. Your groups is being prepared, decided, and I want to make sure that your chemistry as well as your topic of interest aligns, and then I will assign you to a group. Now, also 5 multiple choice questions. Everything else is about your final paper. We start in week 2 by making sure you have a title in mind. Your case studies are also in line with not just course learning objectives or outcomes, but also your research topic. And then on week 3, you need to justify, and your justification has been well designed and well defined. You go through a literature review, and as you can see, so all you're doing here, you're taking 8 quizzes, you are doing 4 posts and 8 replies, and also you go through 4 group learning engagement in a team fashion, and the rest has to do with being able to compose a final paper. That's all. Now, as you go through, you can see that our book has 3 parts. Part 1.1, these 3 different papers, and then part 1.2, the following 3 papers. So usually the way it goes, you have to study paper 1 and 3 to be able to answer your quiz. And also, you usually discuss paper 2 in your learning engagement. So in a way, you read these 3, and you should do it before coming to class. Again, as you read these papers, you get to know not just subject, but a proper format, and study it in detail how a paper should be written, so you would have no issue writing a good paper. Now, the load gets to be less as we go through week 5, 6, and 7, and 8, because the load of you compiling and composing your final paper increases. So I've tried to make this a fair deal so you don't feel the pressure. Also, your learning engagements usually requires you to discuss a particular paper amongst the papers that create your book in a very detailed fashion. So usually if that's the case, then that paper is included for you to be able to read. For example, right here, this is for week 1. As you can see, this is the paper you have to read. You can see the structure, abstract, and then it just goes through a standard introduction. Then you go through exactly what an introduction should look. By the way, you will notice our new rubrics adheres to this standard, the new paradigm. So looks at the main topic, the subject, looks at a couple of cases in here, and then obviously research methodology, research findings in as many phases as required. So this one has 2 different phases, and then after you've done that, you've done your research methodology and discussions and findings, and obviously as you finish with that, you make sure that you look at your theoretical and managerial contributions, what frameworks you're using, what are the limitations and future directions, and yes, references. That's all the game is about. So you get an idea how a decent paper should look like. I think you guys gonna have fun. It's gonna be a joyful ride. Nevertheless, it's not gonna be easy. No one promised that. It's a becoming journey. You're becoming a doctor. So again, welcome to class. Even if you're online, try to attend. I think you're gonna find it more fun by attending than just watching me on video. Anyways, with that said, best of luck. See you soon. That's actually soon means on, if I'm not mistaken, Wednesday, and hopefully we'll have a good chat. Make sure you watch the videos I have included for you. Take care. Bye-bye.